Mr. President, the bill which is at present under consideration, although a new bill by name, has been before the Congress of the United States in one form or another for very many years. The attempt to secure control of certain industries by the government began 30 years ago or more. The movement to secure such control by this method has had its ups and downs. This particular bill for the regulation of the packing industry first came to this body about 2 years ago. Since that time, there have been 4 or 5 other bills introduced with the same purpose in view. I am very glad to be able to say that each one of these bills has been, in my opinion, a little improvement over those that preceded it. First of all, I wish to congratulate my friend from Nebraska for bringing out at this time a bill which is far better for the people of this country than any other bill which has yet been framed relative to this matter. Of course, there must be some very good reason why legislation of this character should be enacted. There should be some real and pressing demand for it from the people of the country. As a rule, legislation of this kind is urged by competitors of the great packing houses or the great industrial concerns of the country. I have read with much interest and with great satisfaction the testimony that has been offered by the committee. Many hearings have been held, and the whole subject has been gone into very thoroughly during the past 5 years. People from different sections of the country have been here and have offered their evidence, pro and con. So far as I am able to learn from that evidence, no competitors of the packing houses have appeared before the committee. But I have received very many letters from different packing houses in various states of the Union in opposition to this kind of legislation. Raisers of livestock and livestock associations from all over the country have appeared before the committee in opposition to it, and by letter and telegram also have protested against this kind of legislation. Chambers of commerce in almost every state in the Union and of many cities in the different states have also protested. I have read very carefully much of the evidence that has been submitted by those who have appeared before the committees. Let me say that this evidence fills thousands of pages, but I have yet to learn that there is a pressing demand from the farmers of the country and from stock raisers of the country, or from any particular source, for this legislation. We hear much nowadays in the Congress of the United States about the farmers, and many of us have the interests of the farmers very much at heart. But let me say, Mr. President, that this class of legislation has cost the farmers of this country, the business interests, and the taxpayers of the country more than did the European war. If you will give me your attention, I will prove to you the exact truth of my statement. For about 35 years now, we have had commissions appointed to do this or that, uplift and reform and reformation in this or that line, in the interest of one small group of people or another, has come to be the popular thing during the last third of a century. These reformers have undertaken to interfere with and to reform almost everything. This morning I was surprised on opening my mail to find a letter inquiring how many times a day I take a bath.